It's too much like work. To the side, a little button. Okay, that means you can give me 99 cents if you want to. I'll buy this tissue paper with it. I'm like, what's wrong with all my prices? Hooked up to do what they're supposed to do, and they just refuse to do anything. There we go. Hey now, Fortnite, nice. Okay. I've already established the fact I'm going to play Fog Night Breakdown again. It's not going to be today, so it may be never if I make it until tomorrow. This is aggravating. I've got this 50-inch freaking TV right here, and you know, y'all's text ought to be about that. I shouldn't even cry before. I can't figure out why the same won't show it to me. It says I'm successfully. Oh, yeah, there it is now. Seems like the further I get into it with YouTube, the more sure I've done the wrong thing. I'm just going to tell you. I'll tell you what, you getting it damn done. You get in wash drag and damn plow through a field like that, you obviously lose doggone PTO and wherever you doggone dragging behind you. I'll tell you, get that right rock. Yeah, I remember Daddy, we grew up on the farm. They called our farm Rock Farm. wasn't anything where any place you could dig where you wasn't gonna find a rock. Well, I guess it's time to move on. Yo, what's up, man? Yeah, the rock and roll, man. Look what I got. Yeehaw! What do you think of that now? You see, that's what community's about. See, this guy just comes through the door, and and he's. I don't mean to be talking about you in the third person, but it's necessity dictates. But he has asked, you know, made the statement, "Long live rock and roll," and I mean, guitar is what I'm known for here on YouTube. I came on YouTube uh, over 10 years ago with that banjo. I got 3 views in 2 months, and of course, I was aware of the competition. And that's exactly why I put it in the case and didn't get it out anymore for a long, long time. I'd only get it out if somebody asked me, and they'd have to ask me several times. It'd have to be a thing where I thought I owed them before I would play it, and then I'd have to get it out and practice enough to where I could go out and stand on the stage and fake my way through being a banjo player, fake my way through the whole show. And it just really puts a blow on your heart. I mean, emotionally, from an emotional perspective, because as an artist, you know what your limitations are. And when you can't give it your 100%, or when you know you've given it your 100%, there ain't no better feeling in the world. But when you don't and are incapable of giving it that 100%, you just feel like you the goodness that you're feeling. You feel guilty about feeling good about about the music. See, music makes you feel good. It does me. So I really went off on a tangent there, but this is the kind of thing that I grew up with. On my Facebook page was a picture of my surrogate father holding me on his knee. It's kind of like John Henry, the song John Henry. John Henry, well, little baby, sitting on his pappy's knee. His pappy jumped up and threw him in the floor. Well, now, we get to that part, he didn't jump up, didn't throw me in the floor or nothing. He wasn't in use type. But on the wall, there's a wall hanger banjo. It took me over a year after a decade or more later, to talk him into letting me put strings on that thing. I had to put strings on it. I had to put a bridge, a tailpiece, and a fifth string. One of these. Now, what does that say about an 11-year-old kid? That they just don't take no for an answer, and if they're trying to get somewhere, they go and go. They go and go. So you may as well go with it and make sure that they have as good a chance as they can possibly have at it. That's what I say about anybody that's getting kids that's in music. They need the best instrument they get. can be played in a melodic fashion like a piano plays it. You play that with a polyphonic electric guitar pedal, and it would sound like a freaking piano or an organ, where it's your 88 key electric piano with tremolo. That'd be pretty cool. I'm thinking about getting a pickup. See, this thing has 2 bolts on this neck right here, and the bronze hoop. It's 11-inch in diameter, and those 2 rods are what allow this, keep this on the banjo. But you can adjust the pitch with one of these rods. And that right there is, I would rather have a banjo that was fitted to the neck at the appropriate angle than to adjust it with those rods. So that's what I'm going to be shooting for when I get this new mahogany neck built with this system. Yeah, as far as rock and roll goes, let's see, we've got about 10 minutes before curfew. Yeah, I call it curfew. Sound ordinance kicks in. I don't like beating the neighbors' windows up after 10 o'clock. I'll sure making things shake up until then. Let you see the business end of it. Party out there. Swing banjo. People sort of asked for Willie Nelson, so I guess the days of change over gone. How about a scuttle button? You know, that's that kind of thing. That's as slow as you can play it and still be legible to the ear. It's seeing the way he played it after he was in the studio was, the licks you'd see. Before he was doing hammer-ons and pull-offs, and, then he started playing the freaking notes on the shows. So I was playing the notes. individual going through life and seeing the Grim Reaper, and then finally confronting the Grim Reaper, and then the Grim Reaper enlightening him as to what is going on. That's what it's a story. You know. So there's a conversation contained within. It's going to be interesting. I hope.